IBM. IBM was and is an American business phenomenon. Over 60 years, Tom Watson and his son, Tom Jr., built what their workers called Big Blue into the top computer company in the world. But IBM made mainframe computers for large companies, not personal computers, at least not yet. For the PC to be taken seriously by big business, the nerds of Silicon Valley had to meet the suits of corporate America. IBM never fired anyone, requiring only undying loyalty to the company and a strict dress code. IBM hired conservative hard workers straight from school. Few IBMers were at the Summer of Love. Their turn-ons were giant mainframes and corporate responsibility. They worked 9 to 5 and on Saturdays washed the car. This is Intergalactic HQ for IBM, the largest computer company in the world. But in many ways, IBM is really more a country than it is a company. It has hundreds of thousands of citizens, it has a bureaucracy, it has an entire culture. Everything, in fact, but an army. Okay, Sam, we're ready to visit IBM country. Obviously, we're dressed for the part. Now, when you were in sales training in 1959 for IBM, did you sing company songs?
Absolutely.
Well, just to get us in the mood, let's sing one right here.
You're kidding.
I have the IBM, the songs of the IBM, and we're going to try for number 74, Our IBM Salesman, sung to the tune of Jingle Bells.
IBM, happy men, smiling all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sell our products night and day. IBM, Watson Men, partners of TJ. In his service to mankind, that's why we are so gay. Now, gay didn't mean what it means today then. Remember that.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I guess it was okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. When I started at IBM, there was a dress code. That was an informal oral code of white shirts. You couldn't wear anything but a white shirt, generally with a starch collar. I remember attending my first class, and a gentleman said to me as we were entering the building, "Are you an IBMer?" And I said, "Yes." He had a three-piece suit on, vests were of the Vogue, and he said, "Could you just lift your pants leg, please?" I said, "What?" And before I knew it, he had lifted my pants leg, and he said, "You're not wearing any garters." I said, "What?" He said, "Your socks, they're not pulled tight to the top. You need garters." And sure enough, I had to go get garters.
IBM is like Switzerland, conservative, a little dull, yet prosperous. It has committees to verify each decision. The safety net is so big that it's hard to make a bad decision, or any decision at all.
At which we announced a new organizational structure.
Rich Seidner, computer programmer and wannabe Paul Simon, spent 25 years marching in step at IBM. He feels better now.
I mean, it's like getting 400,000 people to agree what they want to have for lunch. You know, I mean, it's just not going to happen. It's going to be lowest common, and, it's going to be, hot dogs and beans. So what are you going to do? So IBM had created this process, and it absolutely made sure that quality would be preserved throughout the process, that you actually were doing what you set out to do and what you thought the customer wanted. At one point, somebody kind of looked at the process to see, well, what's it doing and what's the overhead built into it. And what they found is that it would take at least 9 months to ship an empty box.